Probably should have used that health kit while I had it on. Welcome to heck. Our weapons are taken away from us and it actually requires us to use that one slot a little bit. It's pretty cool. Merlin, I'm going to ask you to shut up. Consider it a courtesy call. I mean, I could turn on silent protagonist if I actually care, but I don't.
Run to the hill, cause I'm ready to kill.
Luckily, because Merlin doesn't use ammo, take a freaking guess! I wish these things had a little bit more reach. Just that Merlin felt a little bit more distinct. These candles eventually become psycho... Oh. Dude, get out of here. You suck. Oh god, I can scan all of this? Because there's a lot of these. That's a lot of polymers. Those things take a minute to appear, and yeah, they'll actually interfere with their hitboxes. These are not like just fancy animations, but they're always there. Game ain't that nice. "666!" Don't wanna. Look at this low poly tower, it's great. The better part, however, is what we're gonna do with it.
Hope they'll get to the point.
I doubt it. New enemy. Whatever the hell that is. I haven't a clue. Luckily, because we're Merlin, we don't give a rat's ass. Now we do. I spotted it from the corner of my eye. What does that mean? Unless these enemies have proven themselves to be particularly mind-reading. I don't see a reason to be so harsh on people for being capable of predicting things. Your head explodes nicely. In general, headshots are really cool in this version. This game. They just feel good. Now, I know a bunch of people are going to raise this argument. Okay, listen, Safi, listen. Let me take over here. It's not bad the players have to learn. I need to learn 8 arsenals, and the game can arbitrarily assign me any mission with any character. I need to learn 8 arsenals, and whatever or not they are armor-piercing, or do energy damage, and are capable of hurting ghosts. Great. This is why quick save, kids. Didn't I pick up the other one here? Oh, yeah, it's on the other side. Whoops. We haven't gotten this section yet. We'll pick that gun up in a minute. But again, accuracy is king. Distance of engagement is a huge advantage. And my stomach is growing.
Oh boy, old chap.
It's such a bad line for one reason. It combines two things, and it really should only do one. Like, you could say that's a nice cup of own for you, and then something else, I don't know. Or it can go with lovely day, ain't it, old chap? For me. But I don't feel that combining two really works if that's not, like, you're British. Kind of doubles down on the gimmick, as it were. What if this guy likes Seaman? Or if he's just like one of those coinkydinks. Again, there is another gun here. It does that. I don't get it, but it's hilarious. Aren't we all hilarious in our own special little ways?
Metal up your ass.
No, it's bones. We have a bone gun. Bones! So far we're in the mood. Might say something that's Mundius Blow. But that's a whole other playthrough. Now we have a reason to use this. The Hell Rocket Launcher has a slight wind-up, but it's fantastic.
That will teach you.
Did someone just arm a nuke? That's usually what that sound is. What the fuck? This thing is an alt-fire? I never realized. Yeah, we're supposed to use this. It's like, oh man, this shit's weird. They're doing that thing that, House of whatever was. See, that works because it's one thing. Like, if you were British, you can do the old chap thing. But you can't layer that kind of stuff. It makes a one-liner or a two-liner because it technically has two things to say. As you may have noticed, if you come in here with a character who's a little less fire resistant... Oh, the Merlin's terrible, actually. I wonder if it's just Merlin or what. Oh, we're going back for some health. Get a load of all these polymers. This is what I mean, right? You go too fast, it doesn't care. Oh yeah, you have the cool swingy thing. Little twirling move.
Taste my steel.
Oh, there's a little shield bash? Huh. I never knew. This is nothing. Yeah, it's jank, but I can kind of forgive it, because it is a cool thing and you want to use it. I don't know if this was the best idea, though. Man, I'm gonna get some upgrades. Hey, it's spirit armor. I haven't seen that one yet, so to be fair, we've not really fought too many spirit-based enemies. Don't worry, that'll change. Cool environment, though. I really like what they're doing with the space. This is the guy I would have fought if we went to...
You tried to kill the battle. Haha, you failed.
So this is the guy I would have fought on the way in to this level if we went normally, but we didn't. We took the other entrance. Yeah, so a bunch of guys will just kind of spawn in for no reason. I think the idea is that because we're in hell, or whatever we are, time doesn't really pass the way it's supposed to, so it's like time, what time is it? Like the bodies are just not decomposed at all, they're just dead. Which is kind of neat. Anyway, we got a sweet Tower of Doom. I think that's where we were a minute ago, and that's where we were. I like it a lot. It keeps the sense of where we are. Oh yeah. Door triggers are awkward, and they're often quite capricious. So, yeah. Doors suck. And we're doing this for like 12 times or so. Don't worry about the fire. We have fire armor. And now starts the boss fight, and this one sucks. I don't get why they did this. He just kind of blows. Like a low-key sucks. Oh, that's a side dodge, huh? Like, I fought basic guys before, right? You kidding me right now? Luckily I have an axe.
Everybody into the portal.
Everyone else was here too. I love how they just pop in. This is a really cool animation for what it's worth. Like, dang, that looks neat. Through a bitter twist of irony, we literally unleashed hell.
Where the hell are we now?
Not in hell.
Looks like we're still on Ganymede, but there's obviously oxygen present. We must be connected to another part of the base that wasn't caught in the blast.
I can't get to the AMC transport. It's been destroyed. I can get the Epic to pick us up though.
That's the ship you stole from Majestic 12, right? I hope it can get here
Why did you
soon.
mention that at all?
Getting
It's
all kinds of chatter from Earth on the computers. There was some kind of shockwave just hours ago.
I bet it was at the same time we killed that creature.
There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just get back home and deal with it then.
Deal with it. We might have just made things worse.
Okay, let's take it from the beginning here. Our little adventure through hell has had consequences. Big ones. Our killing of that demonic creature unleashed a paranormal shockwave through our solar system, hitting Earth the hardest. It's not good. Reports of supernatural activity have spiked across the planet. Ghosts, demons, creepy guys in suits.
Holy shit.
What used to be minor reports that could be attributed to anything but the paranormal has now become world-spanning news. Confirmed sightings, photos and video footages of these entities have been seen everywhere. The EDF, EAF and just about every other peacekeeping force on the planet are trying to keep the situation under control. We, however, have 3 areas that need our attention. 2 of them are related to this whole mess. 2 towns in rural America. Millhaven, situated near Texas, and the other near Providence, have gone silent. Evidence from local police point to the supernatural being responsible. Rusty, can you handle Millhaven? I think it will suit your skills more.
Roger that.
I'll take Providence. Sang, as soon as you're ready, back me up.
Roger that.
As for the last case, an MS Corp research facility has been taken over by mercs. I'm assuming you'll want this one, Miko.
Affirmative.
Saxter and Highway, if you could be his backup.
Roger that.
We've all got our jobs to do. Good luck, and good hunting.
I like there's no way you can know that you're just stuck with the same character for a while. Alright, who are we taking with us? Well, I guess Miko. He starts in that cool room. So, yeah. How would I show you something before we get too much further into this? Just some minor research. We're doing some minor research. Don't worry about it.
New projects to research.
I don't care. I don't care. This is irrelevant for right now. Do we have the money for it? Because if we have the money for it, I would love to just get this. Because that lets us pick up health items and take them later. It doesn't mean we start with health items, but it's just nice to have. In addition, the precog. I try to stay silent during cutscenes so that you can just focus on listening and turn the volume up, and then afterwards I try to talk. I try to remind myself to talk quietly so that you can sort of zone back into it without blasting your ears out. It's something I forget a lot. Yeah, some research has, and I don't know. Precog is by far the most immediately useful.
I have 180 IQ.
Oh, it's not here yet. Huh, how weird. I guess the map can't update or something. 180 IQ, huh? Motherfucker, I said at 165 and up because that's how high the test went. But you don't even me bragging about it. Because I'm still the biggest fucking idiot that lives in this goddamn world. You hear that? 165. And I'm dumb as a brick.
Here.
Test means nothing. Cool, look at all these upgrades we can afford because we have 800! As I mentioned, accuracy is king. The game doesn't agree. Fuck you, game. You don't understand your own system. We're gonna be using Sam. We're gonna be using Sang. Highwire will come up.
Might make all the difference.
It will, because headshots are king.
Waste fools, not cash. Might make all the difference.
One of these makes the shock. Yeah, this just makes the shotgun shoot infinitely. It's great. I think we're good for now. Let's familiarize ourselves with Miko's arsenal. Don't forget the basic rules. These are actually really good. Don't point at someone. Understand what the hell you're doing. Always point it in a safe direction. Have the safety on it. You know, treat every firearm as if it's loaded. I wish this guy would just leave. I hate him. He makes this very unpleasant to deal with. Miko, basic gun, actually shoots armor-piercing rounds. Still shit against ghosts, though. Alternate fires a quick burst. Or auto. Oh, I thought it was a burst. It's auto. It's not loaded. Unfortunately, Miko can actually load his shotgun at a reasonable pace. Not good against armor, not good against anything, really. Although Supernatural took decent damage. Yeah, that's not the half it should be. I imagine it's a rounding thing because it shoots so many pellets. Still, good weapon, good gun. This gun can shoot armor-piercing rounds. However, the armor-piercing rounds are shit. They do half damage against non-armor targets. Are you fanning the hammer on a freaking grenade launcher? You're mad. Grenade. Fire grenade, to be specific. I don't know what this is. It's an energy gun. That's all you gotta know. I guess it's just there now. It's a plasma rifle. What do you want? We have well familiarized ourselves with our weaponry and arsenal. We now have several missions available to us.
There are new research projects available.
Precog tells you what you to expect. It tells you that there's a new mission. That means there's a secret. Scientists. Again, those are in the time portal. I'll have to pick those up myself at some point. We now have enough... No, we don't. We have 4. There's also a mission to go take off Highwire. Tells us armored enemies are expected. This is important. You can only be Highwire. You can only be him. And it's all preset. So you play him at certain parts. You play him at certain parts. It's told you the fatigue system is kind of dumb. You have to play him. Your backup doesn't do anything. You have to play Rusty. The reason you have to play Rusty is you need to be introduced to the Ghost system. The reason you have to do this with Miko is you need to be introduced to the VR system. And Miko's arsenal is a bit funky, all things considered. I don't know why this is the way it is. I think it's just a cute detail or something? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, that's that. Next time. For now, I'm going to kick up a feats.